Bad dog ears. Again, guys, to another episode of Skyrim playthrough with Mrs. on the Team Sagriff channel. So, in the last episode, we left off delivering the horn of Jurgen Windcaller to the Greybeards and officially becoming recognized as the Skyrim's Dragonborn. And so, with all that being done, now we have Delphine wanting us to go and check out some stuff in Kynesgrove. Now, I've been torn. Usually this is exactly like the exact point in which I give up, I quit, I stop playing the regular version of the game, and I wander off and do all my own stuff. We are going to actually try. Yeah, right, I know, it sounds crazy. But we're actually going to try to maybe play the real game, like I've never done. But we're also gonna add in our own little spice and our own little twists. And it's a vanilla swirl. So we're gonna swirl in what we want, where we want, how we want, all that stuff. So we want to go to Valkyrie's, but we don't have it unlocked yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the stables and we're gonna take a carriage. Yeah, carriage. And we're gonna go over and we're going to get Valkyrie's unlocked, and that's going to be where we're going to be building ourselves our house. So that's what we want to do, is meet that dude. Actually, that dude offers us the ability to buy a house. I forgot. So, what's this other place? Windhelm. Alright. So, we are going to go to Windhelm. We're going to do this first little strip of mission part here. I'm sure it's important.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
We want to go to Windhelm, please.
Climb
Windhelm.
and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
Ysgramor himself, eh? Well, we are going to swing through just long enough to unlock the place, basically, so we can fast travel to and from. And that's going to be about it. Yeah. Because, we don't need to worry about anything else right now. We just want to go get this little part of the mission done. Let's run all the way up until the front gates where it says we're in Windhelm. Okay, what you want us to guard. On guard. Ironically enough, actually, one of the kids that we adopt every time lives here, so it's not going to count as actually unlocking Windhelm until we go through those gates, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, Captain. Can't we? Alright, well.
Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off. A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really, but many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land.
Oh, that's heartless.
You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily. Skyrim is filled with all manner of dangerous beasts. Wolves, trolls, mammoths, and giants would all like to make a meal of us. But the dragons are the most fearsome. Lucky for us, they don't seem to hunt along the roads.
Well, that is lucky.
Yes, I was hired to protect the others as we walk the roads of Skyrim. It is a thankless task, and I would rather be back home in elsewhere, but I have little choice. Akari freed me from a prison in Cyrodiil, and now I must repay my debt to her. A word of advice, my friend. Do not mix gambling and drink. Taken together, they will empty your pockets of every septim.
Well, you're not wrong.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
And you too, my friend. What's in here? Anything? No? No. Alright, well, let's see where this chick's at. So I'm pretty sure we just have to follow along the road. We're off to see this drop on what appears to be a very rough trail. Okay, because I'm in the middle of the road. That's fine. These guys need some snowplows. Where are you? Okay. Just a little past Kynesgrove.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking!
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Well, that's a smart lady. I'll start some flowers along the way. What the hell? Okay, not sure what that was supposed to be.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ulsa. Sled. Alduin Fury. Oanti Bokri Hasrikse Junkuzik. Salokunir, Kalimir. Full inside the
Bad doggies.
You do not even know art. Do you? Such arrogance. How dared yourself the name of Dova. Saluganir, Kridar Jur. spare.
You know, we're gonna see what we have for the strongest arrows. So those do 9, those do 10, so we'll put those here. Huh. Oh, those are the best one we got.
My voice has been silent for too long. It's to be a real fight, then. Good.
Told you!
It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
Yeah, you do.
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days.
Which is just
We
sad.
used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do.
Thank you.
But we never
You are
found
very
one
welcome.
until now.
Okay.
I will. Just try and make sure that's stable in there when you shut it down.
That's the plan.
Thank you.
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Okay.
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire
Could
had
be.
captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
True.
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
Oh, it's just sad.
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So, how do we do it?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Alright, well. We could do ourselves a little bit of a wander. You know, we will just run back there. But we will set ourselves. Or fast travel. See? Say one thing, do something completely separate. But we're going to wander ourselves towards Valkyries. And we're going to start getting that done. I think. Oh, carriage master.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Valkyries, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Me too. So where are you from? Who's not a talker? Valkyrie, here we come.
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
You're rude. That guy's got some manners now, doesn't he?
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengeir first, and the Empire second. I was Dengeir's personal guard for years. I risked my hide more than once to protect him. Why would I do that? For money? Because I swore an oath? No. It was because he was a good man and a true friend. A true Nord places loyalty and honor above all else.
Well, alright.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Well. We'll go see the girl. Oh yeah, okay.
Yes? What is it that you want? My uncle Dengeir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the Hold, I now serve as Jarl. Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the Hold. Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk, and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime.
Oh, I just might.
Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
Might have to do that. Where is your broad?
I protect the Jarl, whoever that might be.
Okay. Where's the house dude? or abroad.
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siggeir and Jarl Dengir before him.
Okay.
It was Dengir who made me a steward, long ago when he was young. When Dengir's health began to fail, young Siggeir was appointed Jarl in his stead. It was simpler just to keep me as steward. Siggeir has no interest in running his hold, and so leaves such matters to me. As for my part, I do my best to see that folk are treated fairly.
Kind of you.
Many battles have been fought here over the centuries. Graves were dug and monuments built, and the town grew around these. In time, Falkreath came to be known as the Hero's Graveyard. Many noble jarls and renowned warriors asked to be buried here. Falkreath's reputation has faded somewhat, but the graves remain, reminding us of the one inevitable truth of life. May wisdom forever light your path.
Well. So we'll just have to go find some people to help all on our own. So we'll follow the mission on this side. Well, of course it's going to end up being like middle of the night. Why not? Come on, ladies bumps.
Falkreath's warriors always return, one way or another. Well, my family back in Hammerfell didn't approve of my interest in lethal poisons and death in general, so I left and wandered north. When I found this town, with its huge cemetery, I felt right at home. I opened the shop, and I've never looked back. This is where I belong. I know it's a bit strange. Not exactly a name to bring comfort to the sick and ailing who come to buy a poultice or salve. But what you must understand about Falkreath is that our town is defined, for better or worse, by the large and ancient cemetery here.
True.
That's why the inn is called Dead Man's Drink, the farm is called Corpse Light Farm, and so on. I suppose it's sort of a running joke. Mm-hmm.
Which one of you bastards has my missions? I know in advance you have to help these people, so I might as well. Come on. Where are you people? Are you coming?
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us.
Well, okay then. Graveyard dude.
Strangers like you bring war. I've seen enough war.
The god Arche was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand the vagaries of life and death. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius. And may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
That was lovely. Very lovely.
A sad time. Our daughter, Our little girl. She hadn't seen her 10th winter. He ripped her apart, like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury. Sinding came true as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this? The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim. Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Or perhaps Arkay's influence is strong here and he likes to keep it this way. I just don't understand what kind of man does that.
My husband Matthias and I tend Corpse Light Farm.
Okay. Let's go follow the fire from that guy.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
Well, thank you. I like to think I can, but...
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Need something? Keep a song in your heart to ward off.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
I will knock you off your face.
I don't have to take that from you.
Braggart did swagger and he told of both battles in Bay. Somebody!
Oh, you're cocky, aren't you? Now leave you naked and dead on the floor. Nice bikini. Not exactly yet.
What a waste.
What
I
a
escaped
waste.
fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Been talk of a little boy in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino. Get this, he's been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Foolish lad.
Anything else?
Have you seen that Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
And this
People
is how
say
we
there's
should gather
someone in Riften
extra
that
bits of
can
information.
change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that? You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Oh, I will. Alright.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
I'm sorry, I should really go now.
Wow, does nobody have anything to say? No, we'll just see. All this in an attempt to buy property.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak. I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count. His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
Oh yes, I've met him.
Take a look.
He's rude. Let's see, what do I got to sell? Lots of shields on me. Yeah, I'll give you a deal. Why not?
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Well, okay then. Make sure I don't steal anything, right? Is there anybody that wants help?
I can't believe we let provincials
Oh,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
wander Skyrim.
Big arrogant jackass. Okay. Well, clearly there's nobody else in town. Well, then, what are we gonna do? We'll do that one. We'll go and speak to the singing dude. All right.
Yes?
Come here. Okay. Dude. This guy's being an idiot. Guard. Can you shoot
The
him?
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm. Well, this guy's not making this any easier, is he?
Good afternoon.
Come here. Seriously, why are you being so stupid? Dude. Hello?
Yes?
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
There's definitely supposed to happen here, because this is being pretty dumb. Yeah, to talk to you, you big dumb moron. Like, don't know why it's not activating the mission. Should be a big dumb moron. Okay, come back in, I guess. See if that works. There you go.
Come to gawk at the monster?
Yes.
Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of them believed me. It's all on account of this blasted ring.
What ring?
This is the ring of Hersing. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hersing didn't care for my taking it, and threw a curse on it. I put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never guess when. It would be at the worst times. Like with the little girl. I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I'm one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret and my shame. That's why I wanted the ring. It was said to give men like me control. Now, I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever.
Well, alright.
Do you not know the Daedric Lord of the Hunt? He revels in the chase, and also gave the gift of lycanthropy to mortals. A powerful force not to be crossed, as I learned too late. I had just come into Falkreath. I needed some help working the mill, and I thought that would be something safe, something I could do. When I saw the little girl, I could feel it coming on. I could taste it. I needed to hunt, but this pitiful, limited body wasn't meant for hunting. Slow, no claws, weak, mashing teeth for chewing cud. I held in my rage as long as I could, but it boiled inside of me. She looked so fragile, helpless prey, and then I feel terrible about what happened, about what I did. It would probably be best for everyone if I just went away.
Probably.
I've been looking for a way to appease Hersing. There is a certain beast in these lands. Large, majestic. It's said that Hersing will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness. Give him back the ring. But while I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free.
Well, I could do it.
Oh my. You would do this for me? Here, take it. I don't want anything to do with this wretched thing anymore. Seek out the beast. He wanders these woods. Bring him down and... well, the Lord of the Hunt should smile on you. I wish you luck. But you leave here while I still have my skin. Should our paths cross again, I will remember your kindness. Farewell.
Okay. Yep, I think we're into that. Well. We'll go see if we can do that. Definitely easy to hunt this glowy bastard in the dark. Sort of. But we're still gonna go try. Yeah, you're a big blowy bastard. Where are you at? Well, alright.
Well met, hunter.
Well, hello. You must be Hersey?
I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hersey.
Well, alright.
Your fealty is precious to me. I will make good use of it. You bear my ring. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary.
Indeed.
Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rogue shifter. Tear the skin from his body and make it an offering to me. Fly, my hunter. There are others who vie for my favor. A bit of competition. Don't dally while the prey flees.
Well, alright. Now, where do we go on our map? Go to command, well, quite possibly. We'll work our way there. Goodbye. At least take them for the fun of it. Let's see. And over here, this dude. Thank you. You're welcome. Well, these bandits really didn't have anything going, did they? Like, the most they had going for them is the fact that they're young. Now, our map is going to take us where? So we gotta go up and over the mountain. curious if we should just go up on this thing. Like mountain goats. Up and over. No, over. I said over. Scale down the side of the rocks. Scale the rocks some more. So this is one of the mods. Before we go in, we'll just do a save, because sometimes mods like to crash stuff. And we don't want that, so we'll go in. Well, that's cute. So we're doing little things all over the place. Oh, I love it. Well, of course, the book that Double is just working on. All sorts of cool stuff. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so things all over the place. Bless me. This little kitchen. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Well, alright. Let's see if there's anything we could do with any of these things here. Okay. Really? Okay. Well, that was neat. Good time for a coffee sip, I think. And what a perfect spot to save up. our episode. Well, that poor little deer. Looks like it didn't make it very far at all. Little hobbit house. That's adorable. Alright, well, we're going to save here. And we're going to head over there after. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to stay awesome. Keep positive. Always be kind to each other. And make sure to keep coming back for more.